Well, after a blockbuster Q3 for Asian Paints in Q4, it's expected that the company will continue that momentum. Remember, in the December quarter, the company posted a 30% volume growth in its decorative domestic business. And this time around as well, most on the street are expecting that trend to continue. More than 30% is the volume growth in the decorative domestic front that is expected. So revenues are seen at 6,000 crore rupees, higher by 29.4% versus 4,636 crores. Here I'd like to add that yes, while there is a 30% domestic volume growth expectation, the company of course had given discounts. They had undertaken some price cuts as well to sort of push the product in the market. So that is something that may cap that top line growth a tad bit. But nevertheless, an impressive 29.5% top line growth is what we are expecting for Asian Paints consolidated Q4 numbers. The EBITDA is seen at 1,305 crore rupees versus around 860 crores in the corresponding quarter, a growth of 52%. Now remember that crude oil prices, titanium dioxide prices had seen quite a rally, especially in January and February. Crude definitely kick-started on quite a strong note this year, and this is something that may impact the gross margins of Asian Paints. So many on the street are expecting, in fact, a gross margin compression compared to the corresponding quarter. But nevertheless, it will not really reflect on the EBITDA margins, according to analysts, because largely the company has been extremely strong when it comes to cost controls. So that cost control measure will aid the EBITDA margins trickle down as well. And obviously on the profit after tax fronts, the profit after tax attributable to shareholders is seen at a whopping 905 crore rupees versus 462 crores, up almost double, in fact more than double compared to the corresponding quarter. So yes, it's expected that on the top line front, Asian Paints will continue to deliver extremely well, as it has in the past many years. It's really been a leader, and it will continue this time around as well. Now, however, I think more than what the company has already done, the focus will be on what it will do in the future. Remember that, from the beginning of April, we have the second wave that has come in full force. It is something that has caused lockdowns, localized lockdowns as well. So how has Asian Paints fared in this period? Have there been any sales at all? What have been the sales? How badly has the second wave impacted the sales is what I'd like to watch out for. Remember that in Q1 of FY21 as well, the company was facing a similar problem, and this time around as well, it's similar. However, what I would like to point out is the fact that the lockdowns have not been very severe, so maybe we don't really need to expect a massive double-digit decline or anything of that sort. But yeah, I think the best, the management would be best to comment on that. What is the impact of the inflation and raw materials as well? And is the company now considering rolling back discounts, reversing price cuts, and to what extent is something that I'd like to watch out for.